I just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I started this channel 4 months ago. I believe my first ever video was March 29th. So the end of March was my very first video. 4 months later, I hit 1,000 subscribers. Where I started is like a completely 180 of where I am now. When I started my channel, I did so much research with these big YouTubers telling me, teaching people how to grow on YouTube. And this is not to knock them, because they went that route and that's how they grew. But that's not the only way to grow. That's not the only way to do things. And I internalized so much. One specific thing that I internalized was the saying, nobody knows who you are and nobody cares. I internalized that. I even spoke those words on this channel. It was like one of my first videos. I said that because I believed it, because people said it to me. And I internalized that. You're new on YouTube. You're new. No one knows who you are. So why are you making vlogs? Nobody cares to see your vlogs. They only care about themselves. People only care about themselves. They only want to watch things that provide value for them, that helps them in a way. And I really took that to heart. Like, yeah, like nobody cares who I am. You're right. So let me make content specifically for the audience. Not for me, for the audience. I'm so thankful that my vlog that I finally did post blew up past the content that I was told was going to be key to success. Because that really changed my mind. That was a pivotal moment in time where I was just like, they're wrong. People do care. And then I had to look at myself, like, I care about people that I don't know online. I am so quick to watch someone's talk about their thoughts. I'm so quick to click on a vlog of someone I don't even know and see what they do on a day-to-day. So this concept of nobody cares who you are is a horrible mindset to have, because if you internalize that mindset and you believe nobody cares about you, then it's going to be true. Nobody will care. I started off making content like that, so it's just crazy to look back to see like the words that I was saying out of my own mouth and how I viewed my creativity to now, because that in 4 months, that's a drastic mind shift change to have. And I feel amazing because something that I wanted, I got, but being myself. And I think back to beginning of the year, or when I started this channel, and even when I was pushing to grow on Instagram, I had a different mindset of, oh, well, nobody cares about who I am, so I have to teach them something. So I was constantly making content talking about how I grew on Instagram and how you can grow, and not saying that it was wrong, because you can't, the stuff that I said is true. I did grow that way. But looking back on it, I do realize now that growing that way isn't always good. Think of it this way. Let's say you have a YouTube channel and you are a creative person and you have a longing to create something and share it with the world how you want to. But then you're told nobody cares about who you are. They don't want to see that. So then you shift and you make something that you think others will like. And you keep posting content that you think others will like. Slowly, you're draining yourself, because this is not authentically you. This is not something you enjoy anymore. Now it becomes work. Now, will you still get the following count? Of course. If you're consistent and you're growing as you post and you're learning the algorithm and learning what people like, yes, you will grow. But eventually you're going to look back and you're going to feel drained. You're going to feel stressed. It's no longer going to feel like your baby, like your creation. It's going to feel like a job. All it takes is one video for it to pop off, and then you just have subscribers pouring in. Would you rather that one video be something you authentically created, something that brings you joy, like you smiled during the process of creating it, you loved what you created and it blew up? Or would you want something that you don't really care about, but you know that if you do it this way, the audience will love it and that blows up? Because all it takes is one video. So why not just be authentically you each time? Show up as yourself each time. Create what you want each time. Because if it's the other video that blows up, now you're trapped. You blew up, and now everyone who watched that and subscribed to you, they now expect that niche. So now you have to keep pushing. A lot of people think that, oh, I'll just start off making content for others just so I can get a following, and then I'll start to show myself. But the thing is that you're building a following of people who think that this is what you have to offer. Once they're locked in, they're gonna be more like reluctant to click on a video that truly inspires you. I know from personal experience that being you is way more important than chasing the algorithm or getting followers. Like, I would rather stay right here forever and continue to create what I want than to push myself to be something and do things that I don't enjoy just for growth. Because at the end of the day, I'm growing regardless. The numbers don't equate to my growth. Also, when I decided to make this video, I hit 1,000. I was like, oh, I have to talk about the beauty of being a small YouTuber, because I have subscribed to so many small YouTubers that show up authentically as themselves. It's just really a breath of fresh air seeing small YouTubers show up as themselves and create content that they truly enjoy. You can literally see the enjoyment through the screen, and I'm drawn to it, and I feel like others are drawn to it. There's this new craving, and I feel like we've been craving it for a minute, but now we're at our breaking point in society where we just are craving authenticity. We're tired of the marketing schemes and ways to trap you in and doing these quick little chop up videos to shorten your attention span to keep you interested and entertained so you will stay longer in the video. We're tired of that. We just want to see people authentically be themselves, authentically speak their mind, and do the things that they enjoy. Because honestly, me personally, I find enjoyment watching other people have joy. If I feel that way, then that means other people feel that way. So to ever have that mindset, to ever let someone put the concept of nobody cares about you in my head, and for me to speak those words to others learning, I can't believe I said those things. It seems so like minuscule during that time, because we've all probably heard it. Every single person who's ever thought to do content creation in some form, you've probably researched how to grow here, and you've probably heard that saying, and it does get internalized. This is proof that it's not true, because I didn't gain 1,000 followers by teaching anyone anything. I gained 1,000 followers by simply being myself, by simply documenting my life as an artist, the thing that I've always wanted to do, to document my life, to document my journey on creativity, spirituality, and just overall life in general. That is all I've been longing for. And when I decided to start, I almost messed up. I almost got trapped into the idea that I wasn't worthy enough to create what I wanted and people find enjoyment in it. I'm gonna start prepping my canvas, and I'll talk over there. So I'm actually going to be doing something a little different. I hope you guys can see this canvas pretty good. Usually I draw my art on my iPad so I can pick out the color scheme and make sure that it's proportioned how I want it to before starting on the canvas. And I did sketch it out. This is what I want to draw today, but I never got to coloring. So I'm scrapping that, what I usually do, and I'm just going to let creativity flow today. And I'm also going to be doing something different with the canvas. I usually use a pencil to sketch out my design before painting, but now I am in the mood to use like a paint to sketch out first. I think I'm gonna do green because I'm a green girl. But another thing I wanted to talk about with putting yourself out there and doing things that you enjoy, like content creation, specifically this, because this is the essence of it all. Like I hit 1,000 subscribers and it really had me reminiscing from where I started and where I am now. And when I started, it seemed like a lot. Like it seemed like, oh, well, I have to put in this work if I want to see results. I have to work hard. I have to grind. And I'm so thankful that I had a pivotal moment in my life during the time when I started YouTube too, that really shifted my mindset, because I don't believe in hustle culture. I really never have. I hated hustling and working hard. That just never was me. I'm naturally not like that. I just love the ease of life. There are a lot of small YouTubers who also, you can see the genuine ease and joy that they get from creating content, but there's also another side of small YouTubers that are in a situation where they're really grinding. They're really putting their all in blood, sweat, and tears into things. And I've seen many posts, like a common post or a common title that I've seen recently is the reality of small YouTubers. And their thumbnail title always has something to do with it's hard, or it's hard work, or it's a lot, it's not easy. And I don't want to have that in me. I don't want to ever say, oh, YouTube is hard. Being an artist is hard. Content creation is hard, because it's not. It's not for me personally. It's not for me. Now, I can't speak for everyone else, because this is a mindset shift that you personally have to have for yourself. But I don't conform to the word hard. Every time I hear it, I try to just be like, not for, even at work. I'm a web developer, and so I'm just got this job, so they're teaching me the ropes of like everything and how the code is connected with everywhere. And one of my coworkers was like, oh yeah, this branch code is actually really hard. It's a lot of work. It's da da da. As soon as he said that, in my head I was like, I don't conform to those words. It's not hard. I didn't say it out loud, because I know, because like, what do you look like? Be like, yeah, it's not hard. Because I haven't looked at the code yet, but I didn't want to have that program of what I'm about to look at is going to be hard for me, because then it really will be hard. So I went in with a mindset with, this is going to be easy. This is easy. Watch, I'm going to pick up on it easily. And I picked up on it easily. And I want that for all of my life. Life doesn't have to be hard. Doing what you love shouldn't be hard. You should enjoy doing that, and it should come with ease. The thought pattern behind that, if you want anything in life, you have to work hard for it. No, I'm not subscribing to that, because I've done that in the past. And yes, did I grow? Absolutely. Was it genuinely me? Did I burn out? Yes, I burned out. No, it wasn't me. I always end up giving up on the things that I had to work hard for, because it was never me. It never flowed naturally. And this right here, picking up my camera to talk about my experience and paint at the same time, there's no hard in that. This is easy. This is something that I enjoy doing. I love the editing process. I love putting my aesthetic touch on color correcting and adding my subtitles. I love creating beautiful thumbnails that I find attractive and coming up with titles. I love every aspect of it. There's nothing hard about this. There's nothing hard. And I want to do better moving forward with catching myself with using words that will program my mind to not have ease and not have joy in the things that I do, because I want to have joy in every single thing I do. I want to have peace in every single thing I do. Living in the present is so important. Even now, I'm still like currently, you know, I told you I've been on my spiritual journey and my mindfulness journey. And one of the things that I have been doing that's been very helpful, and probably the reason why I'm just so like right now, is every time I catch myself, I always catch myself if I'm thinking about the future or thinking about the past, I always catch myself and I take a deep breath. And I do that probably 2 more times, but I take a deep breath and I come back to present. I ask myself, what do I hear? What do I see? Can I feel my hands? Can I feel my body? Everything around me. And it just brings a sense of peace and joy everywhere. Like when you stop overthinking and thinking about what you need to do next and what you did yesterday, you know, when you do something embarrassing, now it's replaying in your head over and over again. I catch myself. Breathe, girl, breathe. That's the past that already happened. The past is a memory and the future never happened. The only real thing is right now. And that really has been helping me to really ground myself in current reality, because like I have 1,000 subscribers, okay? That's it. That's all. I am blessed to have this amount of subscribers in this moment. Okay, doesn't that mean I'm not gonna strive for anything ever in life? No, of course I am, but I'm not going with the mindset of, okay, I got 1,000 and what's next? I gotta go and push for that and push for that. Because if you're on that mindset, you will always be running after the future. You will never stop and smell what's right in front of you and look at all the great, like all the blessings that you have right in front of yourself. Like that's another thing I do. Whenever I catch myself like, oh, I can't wait to have this, I stop. And I will start listing everything that I'm grateful for in that moment, and really brings you back to reality and makes you realize like, why are you wanting for things in the future? The future hasn't even happened yet. The future isn't real. Only now is. So why are you worried about that when you could have joy right now? Sorry about that car. But you can have joy right now. You can have joy right now. Look around you. What are you grateful for? What are you blessed for? That's just how I've been feeling. I am going to start. I think this is dry. Let's see. Oh, a little dry. Dry enough, I think. Yeah, it's pretty much dry. So I'm gonna start taping it off and painting. So my masking tape is actually garbage right now. I guess because I got them a long time ago and they've just been sitting over there probably in the sun causing this to happen, but it's like stuck to itself now and there's no taking that off. So I will just be painting without using any masking tape. I'm liking this. I'm glad I decided to just like go with the colors because I'm really liking this. Of course, I have to go back over them. So I'm going to do that later, but I need to let this dry a little bit before I add any more to it. But this, I love this. Like I did this. I really love the background because I went with like a yellowish gold, like a light yellowish gold. I feel like you can't really tell from the camera. Like the camera, it looks like it's just yellow, but it's more of that 90s yellow in person, and it's mixed in with the purples and blues. I did that actually on accident, but then because it was blending with the paint next to it, and I was like, oh crap. But I kept messing up and it looked better and better. So I like how it has like hints of like the purples, the blues, and the pinkish in the yellow as well. I'm loving this. I just have to touch up the colors, go over them one more time and make sure they're more crispy, and then let that dry, and then I will do the outline. But I'm gonna do that in another video probably. I'm gonna end this right here, but thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. Couldn't have done it without you, quite literally. So thank you, and I hope this video serves as a inspiration, a message, or a goal for you on your journey, if whatever that may be, whether it is creating content on YouTube, you're an artist, any type of creating or any type of thing you want to do in life. Let this be your push to remain authentic in everything you do, because that's the best way to grow. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.